Okay, this is an interesting problem, and I know it's going to cause some people trouble. Now, I want to point out right at the start that the name doesn't have to contain the letter A in order for it to, contain the point. But if it does contain the letter A, then we know that it's got that point. So name 3 planes that contain point A. Well, it seems like right away it's going to have to be A. Now, I'm going to just highlight the other planes one at a time and just check it out, okay? So we say plane, I'm going to go first to B. We'll get back to A in a second. First to B, A, B, D, C. A, B, D, C. Remember, you actually only need to name 3 points to describe a unique plane, but if they name all 4, that's fine. Okay, A, B, C, A, B, D, C. A, B, F, E, that's the one in the back. That's this plane in the back. And C, D, H, G. C, D, H, G is C, D, H, G is this one in the front. And you can see that this one in the front actually doesn't pass through that. So we can eliminate that, okay? So we'll eliminate choice B. Now, C, D, H, G again is on this one. And we already know that that doesn't contain point A, so we're going to eliminate that one. And let's look at the other ones. If we look at D, we say A, B, D, C. We already know that that contains A. It's in its name. A, C, H, F. A, C, H, F. And this is an interesting one, and I'm going to get back to this in just a second. And then E, F, G, H. So let's look at E, F, G, H. E to F to G to H, that's on the bottom. We can see that that does not contain A, so we already know that we're going to be able to eliminate choice D as an option because that's got, let me circle the ones that preclude us from including it. Okay, we know that this one doesn't contain, this one doesn't contain A. This one doesn't contain A, and E, F, G, H doesn't contain A. So that's the reason why we can't use those. But I want to talk about, for a second, and actually let me go back and get rid of that mark, thanks. And then let's say this one, and that one were the reasons why we had to eliminate those. Now, I want to talk about this one. A, C, H, F, because if we look at those points, and I'm going to just highlight them in yellow for a second, A, C, H, F, that's A, this is AC, the line AC, or segment AC, and this is HF. Now, it seems like there's no plane that runs through all of them. Actually, there is, though. If we were to connect, I'm going to use maybe orange, so that you can see, if I was to box this out using yellow for those 2 sides, and here to here, there to there, this unique plane that runs at a diagonal through the box, you can imagine that one side is here, another side is running along this front face down to the bottom. And let me do it again. Let's say that one, and I'll do another one in a different color in the back, running from A to F. Right? That would kind of box out a plane that runs diagonally, because there are planes that you don't see. There are planes running through everything, and they're just kind of invisible, and they're there. And that's what's going on here, is that you can't see that plane that kind of runs at a diagonal through the box from that to that. But it exists in theory, so that's the reason that some people struggle with the answer of A. So let's highlight what we know to be true about A, which is that on A you have A, B, D, C, this plane right here. And you also have A, B, F, E, the plane that's in the back. Okay. Let me run over this yellow a little bit better so it's not drowned out. And then also it names ACHF, which we just talked about, and that is the one that runs from here down to here, and it runs at a diagonal. And if you check in with me, I can kind of give you a better visual. I can use one of the whiteboards that we've got as a representation of the plane, and I can use a cardboard box or something like that, kind of show you what it looks like when it's running diagonally. But if you run any kind of surface diagonally, you're going to be able to have a plane that runs from AC to HF, and let's say running down from A to F in the back, like that, and then again from C to H in the front, and there's this kind of unique plane that runs like that. Maybe that visual is the best I'll be able to do. There's a diagonal there. That's it. I wanted to explain that until you get it.